There's been continued pressure on the Vance County Sheriff's Department to release more details about the investigation into Magee's death after his body was discovered leaning up against a tree with a rope around his neck. Many calling this a hate crime, but the facts of the death are still unclear. Today, that pressure led to the Sheriff's Department releasing a detailed timeline of events leading up to Magee's death, including new details about him buying the rope that was found around his neck, giving hundreds of dollars to a homeless person in a Walmart parking lot, and driving himself back to the area in Henderson where his body was found.
The sheriff also says the preliminary autopsy showed no sign of defensive wounds or physical abuse, indicating he was attacked. But civil rights attorneys and Magee's family are still pressing for more answers as that investigation continues. As
new developments continue to unfold about this case, we wanted to provide you with a bit of context surrounding the case.
Sydney Schofield joins us live now after talking to an expert hoping to make sense of where things go from here. Sydney.
Well, Stephen, Lauren, all the information we're getting is from people who are so close to this case. So we wanted to talk to someone who wasn't involved at all. I reached out to an old trusted source of mine, Lisa Miller, the former chief investigator for the Colorado Attorney General's office, for her take on the facts.
So you can't rule it out. I mean, learned a long time ago, never say never in this business.
Lisa Miller has 30 years of experience investigating violent crime. So I asked her today to look over all the evidence publicly available about the death of 21-year-old Javion Magee.
It's a tale of the hate that we have in this world and the divisiveness. I mean, that we can't rule out a hate crime, that a young man was found, and that has to be acknowledged.
Though she can't rule out that his death was a hate crime based on the current evidence, I did ask Lisa if there's anything she saw that points to outside involvement in his death or that he might have been the victim of a crime.
As of right now, I don't see that. I do see a reason to continue investigating. I mean, we have to be really careful because the most deviant of people that want to do bad things are capable of staging scenes to look like suicides.
She said there are some key pieces of evidence that lead her to believe law enforcement is on the right track, that they found a person who is homeless who says Javion gave them all his money shortly before he died, and there's also video of him going into the woods alone where his body would later be found. His autopsy also did not reveal any evidence of him fighting anyone off or clear signs that he'd been harmed by anyone else. Still, she says it's not enough to draw a complete conclusion yet, and she knows how painful that can be for Javion's family.
The family may never get a why, but why's help. And so the police department, the sheriff's department, they owe these loved ones every effort they can make to bring a why to the people that care about this young man.
And so the other big thing that Lisa really drove home for me today is that if you're sharing information on social media, it is so important that you are thoughtful about what you post. Take a second to make sure that what you're saying is true. You know, she said that online activism can sometimes be good, but it can also be very harmful too. So really being empathetic and really thinking about the family before you post anything online is important, Stephen, Lauren.
Yeah, that is very important. And the timeline is very interesting reading. 4 pages released today from the Vance County Sheriff's Office, and we have this posted on our website, abc11.com, if people would like to take a look.
Sid, thank you.